To stand trial in an American courtroom. Masood had been in prison in Libya for a separate sentence. It took 2 years of negotiations to get him here. The Department of Justice confirming that he had been taken into U.S. custody yesterday and that he will appear today in federal court.
Fox's Alexandria Hoff. Karen Bass was sworn in by Vice President Kamala Harris as the first woman to serve as mayor of Los Angeles.
My first act as mayor will be to declare a state of emergency on homelessness.
Mayor Bass says 40,000 Angelenos are homeless. She leaves Congress to serve as mayor of her hometown. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here's your news for Monday, December 12th on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. From the Chattanoogan, a Tennessee Lottery Powerball player in Decatur won a $1 million prize on Saturday night by matching all 5 white numbers drawn. The lucky ticket was sold at Piggly Wiggly on Highway 58. No additional information is known until the prize is officially claimed. From our news partners at Local 3 News, multiple states are taking action against the social media app TikTok, with Tennessee becoming the latest to join the movement. The social media app is now under fire in Tennessee, with some federal regulators calling for a total ban. Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn said the app should not be allowed to operate in the United States, warning that the app is allowing, quote, communist TikTok to steal your information, end quote. Personal social media platforms on state devices used by state employees have been banned for some time. Now Tennessee government officials have added TikTok to that list. State employees will no longer have access to the app if they are using a state-owned device or if a personal device has been authorized to access the state's network. In a statement Friday afternoon, the governor's office said steps had been taken to ban the app on all devices with access to government networks. The statement reads in part, quote, the state has taken additional steps to block the access of TikTok on any device, personal or state-owned device, that can connect to the state network, end quote. Lee University has been awarded an additional $10,000 grant from the Gertrude E. Skelly Charitable Foundation to the existing emergency fund for undergraduate students in the School of Nursing. The fund assists nursing students who encounter unforeseen financial challenges that affect their ability to continue pursuing their nursing degree at Lee. Since the fund was established in 2017, Lee has awarded 30 emergency grants to nursing students. The grant amounts have ranged from $200 to $1,000 and have been used for temporary financial needs. Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County. Because of you, the Empty Stocking Fund shattered last year's record. The annual 10 Days of Giving grand finale was held on Friday, where the grand total of $215,760 was announced. Thanks to you, over 1,500 children in our community will have a wonderful Christmas. You can still donate at mymix1041.com. Again, thank you for making the 52nd annual Empty Stocking Fund a success. For more on local and state news, visit mymix1041.com, follow us on Facebook, and download our app that sends you instant notifications when news breaks. For Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
Southern Heritage Bank is your local.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Good morning out there, everybody, as we welcome you into our broadcast here on Mix 1041, anywhere around the world, on the free Mix 1041 app, and now live on mixtv.tv. And a little bit of Here Comes Santa Claus, because if you look over, you'll see the split screen right now. Santa Claus himself is going to be co-hosting this morning. Good morning, Santa.
Good morning, Dwayne. How are you?
Man, I am doing fine, Santa. I know you're super busy this time of year, and we could book you for 1 hour to get you to come by. And really what we want to do is just say thank you to this community because of all the great and generosity things that they've done over this past year.
Absolutely. Mrs. Claus sent me here.
Did she?
She said, honey, you get down there and you help out Dwayne. He's been a good boy this year.
Well, that's good to know. Guess that's why I'm here and Steve is not.
Well, you know it is.
I've been a good boy.
Exactly.
Well, and Steve, Bridget took off because she's been working so much. She's been working really, really hard, but she's going to be back to work tomorrow, but I don't know if Steve will be. But Santa, good morning to you as we get those out of the way. What's the latest? What's going on with Santa Claus this time of year?
Oh, man. I am everywhere.
You are everywhere.
All around the world, we're visiting children, and they are amazing. Some of the things they ask for are just insane.
Now, it's some of the things that people always ask us, when they say, did you see Santa Claus? Of course, you were on the parade float as we had our parade just a couple weeks ago. And I told people, they didn't believe me. I said, Santa Claus said hello to me from the float.
I did.
Yeah, so
yes.
There you go. Verification right there. Mixtv.tv, did you see that? He did say hello to me on the float. So that is, we got factual information on that now. But some of the questions that people always want to ask whenever we say, do you know Santa Claus? And of course here we say, we sure do, is they want to know, what's it like living at the North Pole? What does it feel like?
Well, for you, it would be extremely cold.
Right.
For me, it's not. It's actually pretty warm down here for me.
I bet it is.
That's why I'm not in my coat today, because it was extremely warm out there. What's the temperature here?
Well, right now it's about 45 degrees.
Yeah, that's extreme heat for the North Pole.
Yes, it is.
We usually get about minus 100.
Oh, my goodness.
That's the typical temperature.
Well, I like to know, where are the elves right now? Are they back and they working hard getting ready for that special day?
Yes, they're working hard. We've got a new crew in the last few years that go out to homes.
Okay.
They're called Elf on a Shelf.
Elf on the Shelf, okay.
Yes, and they go out, they keep an eye on the children.
Right.
And they come back every night to let me know how they're doing. They will let me know who's naughty or nice.
Wow. So that's a little inside info for the young kids that are listening in this morning on the radio.
Correct.
Right,
and we have a giant computer system.
My goodness.
That keeps track of everything now. I don't have to write it down on a piece of paper, a big long scroll. We have it on computer now.
Just a few weeks ago, we were raising money for the Empty Stocking Fund and all those things here for our community, Christmas for Kids and things like that. We do that in partnership with Santa to make sure these kids have a good Christmas, don't we?
Absolutely. There's a lot of children around the world that may not even have a Christmas if it wasn't for folks like you.
Yeah, it takes everybody to help, doesn't it?
It does. It
takes
really
you,
does.
It takes the elves, it takes all of us to put it all together, because let's face it, there's lots and lots of kids around the world.
Absolutely, and we need you.
Yeah. All right, so Santa's going to be here with us this morning. If you've got, at least for an hour, we can only get you for an hour because you've got to get on that sleigh. You've got a million other places to go. So we really appreciate you taking time out this morning. When I spoke with you on Saturday, you were getting ready to go somewhere else, as you always are traveling around, and you said, yes, Dwayne, I can come in for an hour for those kids in Cleveland and Bradley County. And here's what we want to do. We want to do a couple of different things. If you've got some small children that would like to talk to Santa, we're going to open up our volunteer Ridipest mix line for just a little while. We can't take every call, of course, but we'll try to filter some and get them on the air. So if you've got a small child that would love to talk to Santa, you can call us on the volunteer Ridipest mix line, 614-6499, and they can say hello to Santa. They can maybe ask for a Christmas present or two that maybe is on their list. And you can also text us on the HHM text line, which is 614-6499. You can tell us your name, maybe what school the child attends, and then maybe a present or so they would like to have, and we'll read those on the air, Santa, as we go through the morning. How about that?
We can do that.
Okay. All right. And then at the end of your hour here this morning, we've got a very special reading that you're going to do for us, right?
I am.
Going to read The Night Before Christmas.
The Night Before Christmas.
That's such a cool thing. All right, so here we go. We're just getting set. Again, Santa is in the studio with us this morning. Our very special co-host. We appreciate him taking time out to be here with us this morning. If you would like to talk to Santa, again, he is here just for this hour only. You can call the Volunteer Ready Pass Mix line, 614-6499. We'll try to get you in the studio here. Again, you can text also the HHM text line, 614-6499. Tell us your child's name, what school they attend, and then also if there's a present or two they want to make sure Santa has on that wish list that he'll absolutely do his best to try to fulfill. And then we'll talk to Santa some more coming up in just a few minutes. So a very, very special broadcast this morning as we're going to get set now for just a check of traffic as we get going on this Monday morning. It's the Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol update. Now, Don Ledford in Cleveland, they say no to high prices and high interest rates. Plus, all buyers in December will get a Yeti or Stanley Cup tumbler as a special Christmas gift while supplies last. Go to donledford.com for more details. Now, do you know Debbie Melton at Don Ledford there, Santa?
I do. I've known her since she was a little girl.
Yeah, and what's the overall thing about Debbie?
She is a sweetie.
She is.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So we would suggest maybe that'd be a good place to buy a car.
It would be.
Yeah.
And
Santa endorsed.
Santa endorsed. Yes.
Okay. All right. So as we look in on traffic this morning, of course, school buses out and about and running. So make sure you're driving safe through those school zones. But we do not notice any traffic problems. Santa gives us the all clear out there, right? Thumbs up, all clear. But if you notice any traffic concerns, give us a call. Volunteer Ready Pass Mix line. The number 614-6499. Right now, it is time for your Hardee's wake-up call. But first, before we get the Hardee's wake-up call, let's hear from our friends at Waste Connections. Back with more with Santa in just a moment.
This traffic report is...
Big news. We're all morning people now. Nope, you're not less lazy. Hardee's now serves super sausage biscuits anytime before noon on weekends.
What?
Again?
Bite into the new, meaty, super sausage biscuit, only at Hardee's.
For over 50 years, the Empty Stocking Fund has been a tradition in Bradley County. Our mission is to see that no child goes without Christmas. With your donations, we were able to provide toys for more than 1,200 kids last year. This year, the need is even greater. Please consider helping us as we share the love of Christ with our neighbors in Bradley County. The Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv Empty Stocking Fund fundraising drive is taking place now through December 9th. Donate online at mymix1041.com or mail your donation to P.O. Box 2370, Cleveland, Tennessee 37320. The WCLE Empty Stocking Fund is a registered nonprofit. All donations are tax deductible.
And to all a good night from Mermaid Mattress.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale. Luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Here on the radio and on the Mix 1041 app, Talk 1013 The Buzz, and also on MixTV.tv this morning. Yes, if you're watching MixTV.tv, don't adjust your set. That is actually Santa Claus being right there in the co-host seat this morning. Santa, again, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Dwayne. How are you?
Man, I am doing fantastic. How could it not be a good Monday morning as we're in the Christmas season and I get to host a show with Santa himself?
Absolutely. And I want to say, on behalf of the community, Steve can take more days off. But Bridget, bless her heart, needs to be here more.
She needs to be here a little bit more. I think she was just trying to recoup from a long weekend, from just out spreading Christmas cheer.
Absolutely.
I think that's what
she is a good young lady.
She is. Well, Santa, we were talking a little bit earlier about the North Pole and how cold it is. You know, questions that kids may be curious about. Another question that I think a lot of kids are always asking about is the reindeer. Mm-hmm. How do you care for those reindeer, and what do you feed them and stuff like that?
We have a stable at the North Pole next to the workshop.
Yeah.
And I have a crew of elves that take care of the reindeer, feed them, water them, and make sure their stall's clean. And then they get them out for exercise.
What do they like to do for exercise?
Oh, they like playing reindeer games.
Reindeer games, okay. Yes. Does one of them more pesky than the others? Is one always kind of challenging more than the other?
Yes, you know, Donner, he's the oldest.
Okay.
And he always is a little rough on the newbies.
On the newbies. So,
yes.
So Donner's the one you got to keep an eye on and say, now Donner.
Yes.
We kind of probably have one of those in a lot of households around here.
We do.
You know, there's always that one that wants to be the instigator.
And sometimes it's the big brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe the big sister.
Not quite so often, but yes. And if there's a little sister, you're right.
All right, so Donner's the reindeer that we got to keep an eye on.
Correct.
A little bit of an instigator. But as we talk about Donner and we talk about older siblings, let's just use that word siblings, what would be your message to those older siblings for their younger siblings?
Don't forget, they're looking at you.
Yeah.
They're going to mimic you. And they're going to do what you do. They want to be like you.
Yeah.
So however you act, they're going to mock that. So remember, you are the example for your siblings.
All right, so we did get a message on the HHM text line. This is from Colby Lawson.
Colby, yes.
He's 7 years old, Santa, a first grader at Prospect in Miss Sargent's class, wants a school bus.
Oh, yes, school bus. You know, a lot of kids are asking for school buses this year.
Really?
And garbage trucks.
Garbage trucks, dump trucks, those are still popular.
Yes.
You know, I wore out a set of knees playing with dump trucks and stuff when I was a kid.
A lot of them.
So good morning to Colby Lawson, 7 years old. Santa, say good morning to Colby Lawson.
Good morning, Colby. I hope you have a great day at school today.
Yeah, and of course, we can't help that he goes to Prospect. You know, Steve Montgomery, the principal there. What about Steve Montgomery when he was a kid? Was he pretty good?
You know, Steve was on the naughty list.
Oh, no, Santa ain't so.
Yeah, I have to say it, but, most children get on the naughty list.
At least once.
Sometimes during the year, ebbs and flows, they will hit that naughty list sometimes. Now that we do have children that's never on the naughty list. But
me, for instance?
Well, no.
No, okay.
Bridget is never.
Oh, it goes back to Bridget again.
It always
Here we
goes
go.
back to Bridget.
Yeah, but that's all right. Yeah, she probably is always on the nice list. So when you get on that naughty list, you can get off by just behaving and kind of getting back in line, right?
Exactly. One of the things that kids don't think of is making your bed.
Making your bed?
Yes.
Oh, boy, I'm on the naughty list.
Eat your vegetables.
Okay.
Yeah, and pick up your toys.
Pick up your toys. I thought you should say pick up your dirty clothes, which, again, would leave me on the naughty list.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, my wife, she says, I never pick up my clothes, and I never make the bed. So there's two things that I probably stand on the naughty list about a little bit.
I'll be honest with you. Santa gets on the naughty list occasionally.
For which one?
Well, Mrs. Claus will put me there for not eating my vegetables. She says I eat too many cookies.
Too many cookies. Yeah, that is the favorite of Santa on Christmas night, little milk and cookies.
Well, I eat it all year long.
Oh, so it's just not on Christmas night.
Oh, yeah. I love milk and cookies.
Okay.
And
what's your favorite cookie, Santa?
I've never met a cookie I didn't like. There is one cookie that I don't like that Mrs. Claus makes me eat.
Uh-oh.
Broccoli cookies.
Broccoli cookies?
Yeah, broccoli shouldn't be on a cookie.
No.
But
that defeats the whole purpose.
She puts that in there just to try to slide it by me so I can have some vegetables.
Okay, do you kind of slip that to the reindeer whenever, honey, I'm going to go outside and check on the reindeer? And you
No.
I'm giving away Santa secrets here on this Monday morning. Again, Santa Claus is with us, co-hosting for the first hour this morning, and as he waves to people on mixtv.tv. Now, if you've got a child, just like we did with the other one there, that would like to give a little shout out to Santa, we'll read that on the air. And if you would like to talk to Santa personally, we will try to get a couple of calls in if time allows on that volunteer Redipest mix line, 614-6499. If you've got a young person that's in the car or getting ready to get in the car that would like to talk to Santa, we can try to squeeze in one or two calls, right, Santa?
Sure. 614-6499.
You know the number, the do-good number is what we call here at the station. So if you would like to do that, we'll try to slide in one or two calls, but you're going to have to be quick on the dial there if you want to do that. And again, you can still text the HHM text line, 614-6499. Text us your name, what school you go to, and maybe a list of maybe one item on the list.
Sure.
So we can get that read on the air. Let's go ahead now and go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Roger Pickett of Mermaid Mattress Center, is he on the good list?
Yes, right now.
Right now, okay. We just got to make sure he behaves.
Yes.
All right, so there we go. Let's hear from Mermaid Mattress.
Our anniversary Lindsay Line Queen mattress is on sale now for only $499. A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Good morning. The best news for your Monday morning. No rain in the forecast today. Now, it won't be the sunniest day ever. We are still battling those clouds this morning, but they're going to be partially clearing out as the day progresses, allowing for more sunshine. High temperatures today near 58 degrees. Winds light from the northeast at 5 to 8 miles per hour. Overnight tonight, clouds will be on the increase again. A slim chance for a spotty sprinkle. Low temperatures cool in the low 40s. Be sure to download our Local 3 weather app. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Allison Pryor.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Vehicles Direct, lifetime certified. side. Over 150 used cars on the lot at all times. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland, vehiclesdirect.com.
Santa, before we get into our music here, we just heard from Allison Pryor, meteorologist with Channel 3, or our Local 3. You were with Allison on Friday as they were having their canned food drive. Share Your Christmas, right?
Correct. I was with her about 5 o'clock on Friday afternoon, and I was at Life Care Centers of America, greeting people coming by, making their donations, and was on the air a couple of times with her, yes.
Right.
She's a local girl, by the way.
She is, Cleveland High School graduate, and Steve is trying to get her in the Cleveland High School Hall of Fame. As you know, as a local celebrity type thing, and the things that she's done. So we'll see if that happens. Well, we just heard from the weather. Now, here's something I would think Santa would really like on Christmas is snow. Is that right?
I love snow. Snow needs to be everywhere. If not, then what most people don't know is that where there's no snow, I can't land very well.
I guess not, yeah.
In the Middle East, I have to land and use camels.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, people don't know that.
Well, before we get into the song here, looks like we got another message from someone here. Let's see here. Someone says, Dwayne, I just spoke with Steve Montgomery, and he would like Santa to check his list again because he said he's actually been nice.
Oh.
So.
Well, hang on. Let me take a look here.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
You know.
Well, we'll just have to keep that. Is it trending in the right direction, though, for Mr. Montgomery?
He's headed there. He's got about 13 days left.
Okay. All right. So there you go. All right. Let it snow. Mix 104.1.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Hi, Allison. Hey, Elise. I'm loving giving the forecast today compared to all of last week when we were talking about the rain, the clouds. Now, we do have clouds this morning, so we'll start off with that. So here's a look at our clouds and fog map, and you can see our entire area pretty much covered by these low-level, still kind of dreary type clouds. That's all that orange that you're seeing there. So because of those low cloud bases, that does mean that some of our mountaintops are going to be draped in some of that cloud cover, which translates to a little bit of fog for them. I wanted to give you that heads up. Yes, that is ongoing, but the positive news, check out this radar. Nothing showing up on here at all. So we're dry right now. We're going to be dry through the day today. In fact, those clouds are going to be going away. You are going to get some sunshine as the day progresses. As far as the temperatures go, kind of notice from Chattanooga and southward, that's where we have the low 50s. If you're to the north of the city, we certainly do have some 40s, especially seeing some low 40s possible up to the northwest, Grundy County, Van Buren County, Bledsoe, Sequatchie counties. Winds right now coming from the north-northeast at 7 miles per hour. We're going to continue to have that northeast breeze with us, generally at about 5 to 8 miles per hour going through the day today. So as we look ahead to 8 a.m., those cloudy skies ongoing 48 degrees, but clouds will be partially clearing out as we progress into midday in the afternoon. So that's the period when you're going to get some sunshine, still mixed with a few clouds. So it's not going to be a perfectly sunny day. But again, no rain in the forecast for your Monday. I think that's the best news out there. 54 degrees at noon, 57 at 3 o'clock, and then dropping back down to 54 as we approach 6 p.m. So what is that kind of long-term look? It's Monday. Let's get you through all 5 days. This is probably the last school week for most kids before heading into the Christmas break. So here's what to expect. Great weather for the day today. Tomorrow, most likely staying dry. 10% chance we could see a spotty sprinkle. That's about it. Mostly cloudy skies, 56 degrees. So today, tomorrow, you're going to be good. Wednesday,
prize. On Saturday night, the lucky ticket was sold at Piggly Wiggly on Highway 58. No additional information is known until the prize is officially claimed. From our news partners at Local 3 News, multiple states are taking action against the social media app TikTok, with Tennessee becoming the latest to join the movement. State employees will no longer have access to the app if they are using a state-owned device or if a personal device has been authorized to access the state's network. Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County. The annual 10 Days of Giving grand finale was held on Friday, where the grand total of $215,760 was announced. Thanks to you, over 15 1,500 children in our community will have a wonderful Christmas. For Mix 104.1, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Mix 104.1 WCLE. Good morning out there, everybody, as we're now just a little past the halfway point of this first hour of Mix Mornings on Mix TV and also on the radio, Mix 104.1 and the Mix 104.1 app and Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Again, I keep saying it, don't adjust your set. Setting to my immediate right, Santa Claus is in the studio with me this morning. So glad he could take an hour out of his such busy schedule to come by and be on the radio and on mixtv.tv. And Santa, I know that you want to thank this community. I said it at the top of the hour, but new people joining us right now. This community has been so giving this year, not only to the Empty Stocking Fund, Share Your Christmas, the Caring Place, the Salvation Army, so many things that this community is involved in that has your heart, the heart of giving.
They do. There is a lot of giving going on in Bradley County. They really step up and step out.
They do. And one guy that we were wondering if he's going to be on the naughty list, we're going to try to get Austin Chadwick, Mix TV producer, to come in the studio here with us. And we've got the 3-box up there now, so that means he's on his way. And Santa, we wanted to just go ahead and get this out of the way. You know, Austin Chadwick, Mix TV producer, does so much with the morning show and so many other things that we bring you, including all the special things, the Christmas parade, the downtown lighting of the Christmas tree, which you were at both of those events.
I was at both.
Thank you for being here in our community for those special times. But then our football and basketball mixed TV games, he helps and does all of those producing of all that. Has Austin been a good boy this year?
Well, you know, Austin, go ahead, ask the question.
Well, and I would like to know, we'll throw in there that I put up with Steve the entire year.
Well,
okay.
Okay.
And, it just is what it is. But am I on the nice list?
I'll tell you what. And I get asked that all the time. And here's my response. If you have to ask, you probably are on it. Oh. Because you're curious, because I've done something, so I need to ask.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I see. I understand.
Austin, you've got 14 days.
Yeah, to figure it out.
And you got a plus with the Steve comment.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
So does that makes that little meter kind of go the other way?
Yeah, it's fluctuating a lot. And he's a good boy most of the time.
Most of the time. Well, Devin, his wife, may disagree a little bit.
Yeah, she may.
Well, now,
that's who I get my information from.
Yeah, that's it. Now, Austin, you think your 2 daughters are listening in this morning by chance?
They may be on the way to work or on the way to school. Yes.
Yeah. So you want to give a shout out to them?
Yes. Oh yeah, Bailey and Brooke. I know that we definitely have our elf that's been watching. So hopefully he's not reporting on me.
No, they don't report on the adults.
Okay, well then
just
we're good.
The children.
We're good.
Yeah.
Then.
Would you care to give Bailey
and Brooke
a little shout out this morning?
Good morning, Bailey and Brooke. Although you are the child of Austin, you have been on the good list.
Oh.
I've been getting good reports from your elf.
There you go. So good things there. So, Austin, you can at least report that this morning.
Exactly.
I just have to ask, has the elf been naughty?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's been a little bit of a mess. It's not too bad.
Yeah. A lot of my elves get out there from the elf crew, and they do have a tendency to make messes.
Well, yeah, it's fun. He tries to bring a little bit of joy.
Yep.
But now there was flour tracking down the hallway the other day, so
Yeah, they do that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they like to try to bake or something? Is that what you're saying, or they just get into mischief?
They just get into mischief.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get into candy. They get inside the Christmas tree. They will put undergarments on the ceiling fan. Some of them are really, really mischievous.
Oh, well. Well, you can't win them all, Santa.
Well, when they're there and nobody's awake, they figure out something to do.
They got to entertain themselves somehow, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. We got, here's another question that came up, Santa. What do you do after Christmas? After this is all over with and you're back home with Mrs. Claus, what does Santa do to start relaxing?
Well, I've had children ask me, what do the elves on the shelf do when they go home?
Yeah.
Because they're not there on Christmas Day.
Right.
They go home Christmas Eve. Well, we have a big party on Christmas Day.
Okay.
After the big flight and all the elves are together, we have a giant party. And then I go to sleep.
You go to sleep?
Oh, yeah.
How long do you normally sleep after that busy day?
It depends on how many cookies I eat. Because I get a sugar rush.
Yeah.
And then I get a dump. It's just poof.
Yeah.
And I sleep for a long time.
A long time.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I go on vacation. I usually end up at the beach.
At the beach?
Yes.
Well, we've seen pictures of that with Santa on the beach before.
Yep.
Yep. Good stuff right there. Austin, anything else maybe you would like to request from Santa this morning?
No, I definitely. What's your favorite type of cookie? That's what I want to know.
I told Dwayne earlier, I have never met a cookie I didn't like.
Yeah.
But the only cookie I don't like that Mrs. Claus gives me is a broccoli cookie.
Okay, I understand that.
You know, carrot cake cookies, okay, I can eat those.
Yep.
She'll feed those. She's trying to get me healthy. But look at me.
Well, it's hard to turn down a good cookie.
Skinny Santa?
Exactly.
Well, here's my question. You know, with this new stuff that's going on with people trying to get healthy, Santa, what about almond milk and things like that instead of your basic milk? Are you okay with all that, too?
I have to be okay with all that.
Okay.
I get almond milk. I get whole milk. I get raw milk. I get goat milk.
Yeah.
I get camel milk, depending on where I am. You know,
sure, makes sense.
Rice milk. Yeah, I have to.
All around the world, milk's a little different, I guess.
Milk's a little different.
Yeah, so you just got to partake in it all.
In Mongolia, they have horse milk.
Horse milk.
Yeah, takes a little bit to get used to.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to talk more with Santa coming up here in just a little bit. And thanks, Austin, for coming in and chatting for a second. Let's get another check of traffic right now for you. It's the Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol update. Now, Don Ledford in Cleveland is your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in Cleveland. You'll find them located on North Lee Highway right beside Bradley Square Mall. Check them out and go to donledford.com where they say yes. School traffic going on out there as we get moving through this 7 a.m. time slot. If you notice any concerns at all, give us a call on the volunteer Redapass Mix line, 614-6499. Also, if you would like to text the HHM text line and give a little message to Santa, maybe your name and your age and what school you go to, and maybe one item on the Christmas list, we'll read that on the air for you in just a few minutes if we get time. And then also, we would also take a call on the volunteer Redapass Mix line, 614-6499, if you would like to call in this morning. I'm going to take just a quick break. Sports around the corner and more with Mixed Mornings with Santa coming up. Stay with us.
This traffic report.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com. The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit ipctennessee.com.
This Christmas, experience the irresistible Mermaid Lindsay Line Memory Foam Mattress, starting at $4.99 for the Queen. Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
Just around the corner, so stick in here with us. We'll get that sports update coming up in just a minute. Let's see here. Now we want to come back here. We're back live on the radio and also on MixTV.tv. Santa Claus here with me co-hosting. Santa, again, thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely. It's always nice to be in Cleveland and Bradley County.
Now, I did get a few more things that's here on the HHM text line. That seems to be the way people like to communicate mostly these days. Eli Bolin, which I believe is the son of Ken Bolin, says he wants to tell Santa he still believes.
I know Eli really well.
Yeah.
Eli's a good boy.
He is a good boy. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if we can get another one up here. Let's see here. Sailor Harbison goes to Parkview Elementary. He said he wants a blue camera. Do you know what he's talking about?
I do know what the blue camera is.
Okay. Well,
Sailor, continue to be good, and we'll see what we can do.
All right. And let's see here. Let's go on to the next thing here. What do we got? Oh, that's the one about Steve Montgomery. So he's still hoping he gets to the nice list. He's working on it. And then a friend of yours says, tell you hi. Bill Griffith says hello.
Well, hello, Bill. It's always good to hear and see you. So I look forward to talking to you soon.
And then our buddy Todd and Joan Thurman over at the barn at Hickory Hills.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you know those guys, but Todd is asking if he is on the naughty list.
Well, like I told Austin, if you have to ask,
you probably are.
You probably are.
Well, Todd, you still got how many days? Still got
14.
About 14 days, Todd, to make Joan get you off that naughty list, so you can maybe get something nice for Christmas this year. So, yeah, our friends over at the Barn at Hickory Hills, Todd's trying to get on the good side of Joan, I think.
I think it is.
So that's what all that's about. All right, so if you would still like to text us, you can do that. The HHM text line, 614-6499. We'd love to hear from you this morning. We'll read some of those on the air with Santa, or you can call the volunteer Rid-a-Pest mix line at 614-6499. As we're just having a good time this morning, we'll get you a quick check of weather, then sports, because we know we still got to keep you informed as well. Even though we're so excited, Santa is in our studio this morning. Let's hear from someone that I think is probably on the good list, and that has to be Roger Pickett.
Any size mattress for the price of a twin. Our orthopedic mattress is $3.99. Our Cumberland Eurotop is $5.99, any size, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Good morning. The best news for your Monday morning. No rain in the forecast today. Now, it won't be the sunniest day ever. We are still battling those clouds this morning, but they're going to be partially clearing out as the day progresses, allowing for more sunshine. High temperatures today near 58 degrees. Winds light from the northeast at 5 to 8 miles per hour. Overnight tonight, clouds will be on the increase again. A slim chance for a spotty sprinkle. Low temperatures cool in the low 40s. Be sure to download our Local 3 weather app. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Allison Pryor.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, we're going to get set for sports here in just a minute. This time slot has been, it's going to be sponsored by the Town Squire. We've been trying to find out who's on the naughty list, who's on the good list. Of course, Larry McDaniel there at the Town Squire, he's got to be on the good list, Santa.
Larry's always on the good list. I mean, he does everything for the community. He has the program for the children, or the young people,
right,
from the high school that get on his list.
You're right.
And that makes them on my list as well.
So good stuff. So we know Larry's on the good list at the Town Squire.
Yes.
What about a few of the people that we've heard some commercials from? John Davis, Kia of Cleveland. We probably got him listening in this morning. General Manager, Kia of Cleveland. Doug Vierthaler, General Manager down at Cleveland Ford. What about some of these characters?
Well, one of them's trying to be Santa. I heard the commercial.
Oh, you did? Oh, John's trying to do the ho-ho-ho. I did hear that.
He's trying to do the ho-ho-ho,
yeah.
But, he's got some work to do on it.
Okay.
But just to let everybody know that my sleigh is a Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Kia.
Kia. That's your sleigh.
Yeah, it's a
combination.
Mixture. Oh yeah,
wow.
My elves have to go out and get all kinds of stuff because you can't buy a sleigh like mine.
Yeah, you definitely can't
on the market.
That's good stuff. So we need to make sure that our GMs are good people there. Thomas Williams at Mountain View Nissan. What about him? Is he on the list?
He fluctuates.
He fluctuates.
Yes.
Well, Thomas, he's a little mischievous.
Yeah, he can be.
Yeah, and he's got a sidekick there called Gavin Stewart. That's my buddy.
Yeah, Gavin, have mercy.
Oh, no. Because he puts up with Thomas, is that what you're saying?
Well, sure.
Yeah, all right. So there's some of the people. We're getting those things from Santa this morning, just trying to figure out where some of these people are at and make sure they have enough time to kind of get on the good list before the Christmas day gets here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the children mostly are on the good list.
Yeah, good stuff. Let's see here. Rodney Murray from the Cleveland Family YMCA.
Oh, Rodney.
Rodney. Now, he's asking me this morning, he says, is it possible to be on both lists? Because he says, I'm not perfect.
Well, that's those that are on the fence.
Those are the fence.
Yeah, they can flip either way. But, Pam is having to put up with him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so she's definitely on the good list. He bounces from one side to the other.
So we'll have to get Rodney a few more kudos in there before Christmas Day gets here.
If he hits Christmas Day at the right time, he will be on the good list.
He'll be good. All right. Well, we'll come back more with Santa in just a second. Right now, we're going to go ahead and get into sports. This sports update from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk is presented by the guy on the good list from the Town Squire. We're talking about Larry McDaniel.
The time is now. Shop the Town Squire for Christmas gifts for that man in your life. Whether it's a sport shirt, slacks, belts, or a jacket, even shoes by SAS, men's and women's. Johnson & Murphy, Florsham, Merle. Also Samuel Hubbard and Alden. The Town Squire is that right gift for the man in your life from head to toe. in the Stewart Park Plaza for over 45 years. Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee, the home of personal service, locally owned and operated.
Mix 104.1, it is the CHI Memorial Sports Desk Update. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness, as we get you checking with sports right now, again sponsored by the Town Squire. It was the Jacksonville Jaguars over the Tennessee Titans yesterday in NFL action, 36-22. Of course, we are your home of the Titans, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. The Falcons were also, they did not take a loss yesterday. Sunday Night Football, it was the Chargers over the Dolphins, 23-17. You heard that on our sister station, Talk 101.3 The Buzz for Sunday Night Football. No, actually, it was right here last night. I apologize for that. It was on Mix 104.1 last night. We'll have Monday Night Football on Talk 101.3 The Buzz tonight, as it's the Patriots at the Cardinals, 8:15 on The Buzz, and also anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app. Santa, any comments about the NFL? Are you an NFL football fan?
Well, not so much.
Yeah.
I do like most of the teams.
Most of the teams?
Now, I do play football.
Oh, okay.
The North Pole Polar Bears.
The North Pole Polar Bears.
Yeah, I'm the only person on the team.
I got you.
Yeah, because the elves are so small.
Yeah.
That it's just not fair.
It's just not fair.
Yeah.
It's just not right, Sam.
Yeah, but I do have a professional team.
Okay, good stuff. Well, let's move on to some college basketball. Lady Vols over Wright State, 96-57. Lady Vols are finally over 500 at 6-5. And in men's action, it was the Vols over Maryland, 56-53. The Vols hang on at the buzzer for a win. So good job by the Vols there. Lee Lady Flames get a big win, 92-60. Flames win yesterday, 85-60. You heard that on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, and that was presented by CHI Memorial. High school basketball tonight. We know that Walker Valley will be at home taking on Tyner. And a day before hosting the Al Miller Cleveland Duels, the Cleveland boys wrestling team kicked off the weekend with a match against Father Ryan Friday night at the Raider Arena with a big win. They take care of business, taking down the Fighting Irish 46-17. And then it was on Saturday, it was the first place match at the Al Miller Cleveland Duels, as Cleveland High School and Bradley was there to put it on the mat. And Cleveland comes out on top 40-26 in the latest installment of that rivalry between the two state top teams. Both Cleveland and Bradley went through pool play in the semifinals unscratched, setting up that first place match meeting on Saturday for the Al Miller Cleveland Duels there at Cleveland High School. So that is a check of sports from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, imagine better health, and Memorial Convenient Care right here in Cleveland, located on Paul Hub Parkway, and they are open 7 days a week. Now, Santa, I think you've got a really big treat coming up for us here in just a little bit. Is that right?
I do.
Okay.
It's going to be an interesting moment.
All right, so we're about 5 or 6 minutes away from that. So stick in here with us, as Santa Claus has been our co-host for this first hour this morning, and he's going to end out in just a few minutes with something very, very special. So stick in here with us.
Hey, this is Josh Rogers with Wholesale Supply.
Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, the region's best holiday lights experience for the whole family. Warm your heart during this nighttime family tradition as you walk through Rock City Gardens Winter Wonderland. Experience the all-new Heart of the Mountain Realm, new for 2022. Enjoy cookie decorating with Mrs. Claus. See Santa in his kitchen and workshop. Shop at the Christmas market. It's Rock City's 90th year of celebrations. Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, now through January 1st. To purchase your tickets, visit crockcity.com.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to an active law enforcement officer in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves to win, you can nominate them at mymix1041.com/Honda or on the Mix 1041 app.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone.
Today, we want to thank Santa so much for being here with us. We know you're super, super busy, Santa, and thanks for taking this hour out of your morning.
I'm so happy to be here, Dwayne.
Well, I tell you what we're going to do, Santa. I was talking to you when you first got here, and we said we wanted to end out on something very special. And what other time could you not enjoy a reading from Santa than what we've got this morning? Probably lots of boys and girls in cars getting ready to get dropped off at school. So you got a very special story for us. Is that right?
I do. This is for all the children here in Cleveland, Bradley County, and the surrounding area. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hope that Santa soon would be there. The children all nestled all snug in their bed while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mom in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new falling snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear, a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With an old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came. He whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Prancer, now, oh, I'm sorry, I called him out of order. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the courser then flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and Santa too. And then in a twinkle I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my hand and was turning around, down the chimney Santa came with a bound. He was dressed in fur from head to his foot. His clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he hung flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimple how merry, his cheeks like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was white as the snow. A stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face, a little round belly, that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Ho, 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 ho. He was chubby and plump, a jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye, a twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went on straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger beside his nose, and gave a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team he gave a whistle, and away they flew like down from a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he rode out of sight. Dwayne, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Ho, 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 ho.
Santa, man, I think that's something I'll cherish for the rest of my life. Hearing you read The Night Before Christmas here with us on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv.
It's a special time, Dwayne.
It is. Santa, thanks so much. I know you got to go. You got lots of places to visit, lots of good boys and girls and families that you got to take care of. Again, I can't extend my thanks to you so much for coming in and being a part of this.
Mama, you make sure the elves are working really hard. I'm going to be back in a twinkle of an eye.
All right. Well, Santa, thanks so much.
Merry Christmas, Dwayne.
Merry Christmas.
Ho, 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 ho.
All right. We're going to take just a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment. What a great hour it's been.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
This news update is brought to you by Rick's Plumbing Service, a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing. Call Jason or Josh at Rick's Plumbing Service, 423-595-6143.
All right. Wow. That's all I can say is that. Sorry, Austin, didn't give you much of a notice. We're back. Going to check traffic here real quick, and then we'll run through a little bit of commercials and then get you to your news break here on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. It is the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol update. Now, Don Ledford, during the month of December, come to Don Ledford Chevrolet in Cleveland, where we say yes to great holiday deals. Get up to $1,500 customer cash on 2023 Chevrolet Silverados. So find new roads to Don Ledford Chevrolet in Cleveland, or go to donledford.com, where they say yes. Traffic's still looking pretty good out there. Still a little school traffic going on, so be careful. If you notice any type of problems out there, let us know. And if you notice any concerns, the Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 614-6499.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Rain in the forecast today. Now, it won't be the sunniest day ever. We are still battling those clouds this morning, but they're going to be partially clearing out as the day progresses, allowing for more sunshine. High temperatures today near 58 degrees. Winds light from the northeast at 5 to 8 miles per hour. Overnight tonight, clouds will be on the increase again. A slim chance for a spotty sprinkle. Low temperatures cool in the low 40s. Be sure to download our Local 3 weather app. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Allison Pryor.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. Doctors Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. This is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. A former Libyan intelligence officer is due in federal court in Washington, D.C. today for the bombing of a flight from London to New York.
That is 34 years, almost to the day that Pan Am Flight 103 headed to JFK Airport exploded over Lockerbie, Scotland. Masood is accused of making the bomb. That attack on December 21st, 1988 killed 270 people, including 11 on the ground. 190 were Americans.
Fox's Alexandria Hoff. Members of the House Committee investigating the January 6th Capitol riot met yesterday to discuss making criminal referrals.
Adam Schiff, the Democrat from California, says the decision will follow what he says is an obvious and logical path.
There is evidence of criminality here, and we want to make sure that the Justice Department is aware of that.
Schiff speaking Sunday on CBS's Face the Nation.
Fox's Kevin Ureski. The Justice Department's conducting its own investigation. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here's your news for Monday, December 12th on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. From the Chattanoogan, a Tennessee Lottery Powerball player in Decatur won a $1 million prize on Saturday night by matching all 5 white numbers drawn. The lucky ticket was sold at Piggly Wiggly on Highway 58. No additional information is known until the prize is officially claimed. From our news partners at Local 3 News, multiple states are taking action against the social media app TikTok, with Tennessee becoming the latest to join the movement. The social media app is now under fire in Tennessee, with some federal regulators calling for a total ban. Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn said the app should not be allowed to operate in the United States, warning that the app is allowing, quote, communist TikTok to steal your information, end quote. Personal social media platforms on state devices used by state employees have been banned for some time. Now Tennessee government officials have added TikTok to that list. State employees will no longer have access to the app if they are using a state-owned device or if a personal device has been authorized to access the state's network. In a statement Friday afternoon, the governor's office said steps had been taken to ban the app on all devices with access to government networks. The statement reads in part, quote, the state has taken additional steps to block the access of TikTok on any device, personal or state-owned device, that can connect to the state network, end quote. Lee University has been awarded an additional $10,000 grant from the Gertrude E. Skelly Charitable Foundation to the existing emergency fund for undergraduate students in the School of Nursing. The fund assists nursing students who encounter unforeseen financial challenges that affect their ability to continue pursuing their nursing degree at Lee. Since the fund was established in 2017, Lee has awarded 30 emergency grants to nursing students. The grant amounts have ranged from $200 to $1,000 and have been used for temporary financial needs. Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County. Because of you, the Empty Stocking Fund shattered last year's record. The annual 10 Days of Giving grand finale was held on Friday, where the grand total of $215,760 was announced. Thanks to you, over 1,500 children in our community will have a wonderful Christmas. You can still donate at mymix1041.com. Again, thank you for making the 52nd annual Empty Stocking Fund a success. For more on local and state news, visit mymix1041.com, follow us on Facebook, and download our app that sends you instant notifications when news breaks. For Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. Mix 1041 WCLE. Good morning out there, everybody, as now we're in the 8 o'clock hour, 10 minutes after 8 to be exact, on Mix 1041 on the radio, on your dial. Then, of course, Talk 1013 The Buzz, the app, and MixTV.tv. Well, not Santa in the seat, but a good, but close.
Yes.
Yeah, but close. Ashley Flowers is going to be sitting in with me the second hour this morning. Ashley, I did not ask Santa if you were on the naughty list because I didn't really want to know.
Yeah, I don't either. We'll leave that. We'll find out Christmas Day, won't we?
We'll just have to find out. Yeah, we'll find out Christmas Day if you get any presents, and then we'll know.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, yeah, that was a lot of fun having them in.
Yeah.
The kids were commenting, and as many adults as kids were commenting as well.
You got to have the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, I guess they were concerned about what is going on out there. So anyway, good weekend. Did you have a good weekend? Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, had to work a little extra, but that's all right. But it's kind of hard not to be in a good mood this time of the year.
Oh, very true.
You know, you go out, people, besides the little bit of inconvenience of having to sit at a traffic light, it seems like 3 times because there's so much traffic out.
Yeah.
You know, and when you go by one of the major department stores or shopping plazas, you can't really find a parking space.
No, I went Saturday morning. I had to come into town, so I went from the south end of town to the north end of town, and it took a minute.
Took a minute.
So just take a deep breath while you're out driving around.
And it's really only going to start building from there.
Oh, yes.
You know, because we're getting closer and closer to that magical day. But you know what? It's all worth it.
It is.
When you can get presents and give those to people that you love and those kind of things always makes it worthwhile. Talking about presents, what do you think about this Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv Christmas Spectacular?
I think it's awesome.
That we've been doing with Chick-fil-A.
Some great gifts this year.
You know, and I think we didn't really announce the winner from Saturday yet, which was a $100 Visa gift card from Mark Shepard and Shelter Insurance.
Okay.
That was the Saturday prize. We were doing this even on Saturdays. Amanda Richardson was the winner of that. So I'm going to pass this over and tell me about what is going on today. What are we going to give away at 5 o'clock today?
Today is Chicken Salad Chick.
Ooh, boy.
So it's like a mini croissant sandwich platter. It comes with the 36 mini croissants, 2 sides, and a sweet treat.
So all that
so
going
like
to one person.
Lunch, yeah.
My goodness. So if you won that, if you were nice this time of the year, you can maybe take it to your office.
Or you could just save it and eat it Christmas Eve with your family.
There you go. Whatever way you like. Now, if I want to be a part of this, we still got, another 10 days at least?
Yeah.
Or probably more than that. But if I want to be a part of this, how can I get into some of these special prizes we're giving away daily?
You just go on our website, mymix1041.com, and register there.
All right, so go to the website, register there. And on the website, it says 21 Days of Christmas Contest presented by Chick-fil-A. But Bridget had to give it, was that your idea or Bridget's idea to name it the 21-Day Christmas Spectacular?
That was Bridget.
That was Bridget.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was,
Yeah.
but, I never really asked. I just assumed.
Yes.
So, can we get more words? I mean,
she likes the wordy contest names.
The 21 Days Christmas Spectacular, 21 Days of Spectacular Christmas Gifts.
Yes.
I believe is the way we're supposed to say it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Mhm.
It's a lot. But anyway.
It's okay.
All right, so we're there.
It's gifts, so just register and you can win them.
Yeah, go to our website, mymix1041.com. Ashley again sitting in for Bridget here in the second hour. And let's go ahead, Ashley. We're going to check traffic. So what do we got?
Alrighty, Don Ledford, Buick GMC in Cleveland says no to high interest rates. Plus, all buyers in December go and also get a Yeti or Stanley Cup tumbler as a special gift while supplies last. For details, go to donledford.com or come see Don Ledford at Bradley Square Mall, where we say yes. The roads do look clear out there this morning, and luckily there's no rain in the area, so that helps out.
Yeah, we haven't been able to say that in quite some time.
But if you see any traffic or anything out there we need to know about, give us a call on the Volunteer Ritter Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us that on the HHM text line at the same number. Or you can just enter it on our website, right?
Yep, you can do that. The text line.
Text.
Carrier pigeon.
Yeah,
just any
stop
way
by.
you want.
I mean, just let us know.
Any way you want to get it to us, we'll make sure we get it out on the air.
This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The YMCA's after-school program is a safe place for children to play, learn, and grow when out of school. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org.
A new kind of superfood? Hardee's new Super Bacon Biscuit has twice the bacon and is available till noon on the weekends.
The universe provides.
Bite into the new Super Bacon Biscuit, only at Hardee's.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
4-9.
All right, Mix 104.1 going to take just a quick break here in the commercial break. And I believe that we have Santa. He left us a minute ago, and he wanted to call in and finish up something that maybe he left off his list. Good morning, Santa. Great to hear from you again. Uh-oh, Santa had to, I guess he's just that busy, he had to hang up on me. Well, that was a setup that actually, well, no, maybe this is him right here. Nope, maybe I answered it too fast. Santa, if you're listening, hit the digits again real quick. Let's see if I can get him this time. Santa, is that you?
Hello, Dwayne.
Hey, I haven't heard from you in a little while, Santa. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I was flying away, and I heard Ashley say that she didn't know if she was on the list or not.
Uh-oh. And?
She is on the guys list.
Yeah, so
I did something right.
She's on the nice list, Santa? Is that what you're saying?
She is on the nice list.
Wow. Well, how did she get to do that? You must not know her very well, Santa. I'm just kidding.
Well, I know her well enough. Remember, she has to put up with you and with Steve.
Well, this is true. So true.
I think anybody that puts up with Steve is on the nice list.
Yeah, should be anyway. Should be on the
Pretty
Saints
much.
list. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for
Thank you,
clearing that
Santa.
up. Thanks for clearing that up for us, Santa.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. All right, so Ashley, there you go. You're on the nice list.
Yep, things are looking up.
Things are looking up this year for you. Well, I'm glad he called back and cleared that up. I didn't really want to ask because I didn't know what the answer would be, and I was a little nervous for you.
Well, I appreciate that because I would be too for myself.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back in just a minute.
The construction.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthal. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit IPCTennessee.com.
And to all a good night from Mermaid Mattress. This Christmas, experience the irresistible Mermaid Lindsay Line Memory Foam Mattress, starting at $4.99 for the Queen. Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Worked out. Let's go inside your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast.
Our
Anniversary Lindsay Line Queen mattress is on sale now for only $499. A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
Alrighty, a high today of 57. Tomorrow, a high of 56 and a low of 46. And on Wednesday, the rain is back with a high of 53 and a low of 50. Your current temperature is 46 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
More sounds of the season, compliments of Life Care Centers of America on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
This Christmas, experience the irresistible Mermaid Lindsay Line Memory Foam Mattress, starting at $499 for the Queen. Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know, in 2021, there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Tuesday?
I don't know.
Things you're looking up.
I promise you, last week I came in here and we had a little traffic problem, and I sat down to kind of do the updates like I try to keep up with during the day. And I sat down here and I said good Wednesday, and it was Tuesday. And I would have lost $1,000 bet because I would have swore it was Wednesday.
And Thursday felt like Friday.
Yep. It was really weird last week for some reason.
Yeah.
And I guess I just haven't recouped from the weekend, and it just doesn't feel like a Monday, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because usually Mondays are like, hello, how's everybody doing? Eeyore, like an Eeyore Monday, and maybe it's because Santa was here this morning and maybe pep things up a little bit. Yeah. But whatever it takes. So maybe Santa needs to be the 7 a.m. guest every Monday morning.
Steve would have time with that.
Yeah. Summertime, he's sitting here in his
Hawaiian shirt and
shorts and sunglasses.
Yeah, I don't know. Steve's so far on the naughty list that I don't think that would work.
He probably wouldn't do it. Yeah. That's why he wasn't here this morning.
Yeah.
Supposedly, Santa said, I'm not coming if Steve's there.
Oh, wow.
No, he did not say that. I'm just I'm going to get more and more on the naughty list if I'm not careful, and I'll never get out. But anyway, let's check traffic. Over to you.
All right. During the month of December, come to Don Ledford Chevrolet in Cleveland, where we say yes to great holiday deals. Get up to $1,500 customer cash on the 2023 Chevy Silverado. So find new roads to Don Ledford Chevrolet in Cleveland, or go to donledford.com for details. Don Ledford Chevrolet, we say yes. The roads still do look clear out there, but if you see anything traffic-wise we need to know about, give us a call on the Volunteer Road to Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us that on the HHM text line at 614-6499.
All right, we'll be back in a minute. We'll get your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast on the way.
If you've not heard about the town...
For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Eston Winger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell, and typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, a business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory. Or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
Why right now come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to you all soon.
You can text us on the HHM text line at 423-614-6499. You can also do that on our website, mymix1041.com.
Are you a little jealous that whenever we see the map of the United States, and we just see from our friends at Local 3, and the national news was on as well, this wintry storm coming through and all these places are going to get all of this snow?
I know, and people I follow on Instagram that live out there, like influencers, they have so much snow out there.
Yeah. So are you a little jealous of those people? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'd want a foot of snow or more.
Like 2 days of it, and then I'm good.
Yeah. Just where it's pretty, because after a couple days around here, maybe not in the northern places, but around here after a couple days, it just starts turning ugly because it's all melty and mushy and
brown from
brown
dirt.
looking. Yeah. But we're not used to seeing 12, 18 inches of snow like they were up north. But this wintry storm, if you've been tracking it over the past couple of days, man, are there going to be some places that get hit with some snow?
Yeah. Right here before Christmas, it's fine.
Yeah. So. I would assume if it's that much snow, it might even hang around for a week or so. I don't know.
Oh, I would imagine so. Yeah.
But I guess we'll just continue on with our rain.
Oh, yeah, and our muddy, mucky East Tennessee,
My
gorgeous
goodness.
December weather.
Did it rain a day at all last week?
It rained every day.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it was crazy last week how all the rain just kept coming and coming. You would think the clouds would have run out of water at some point.
At some point.
Yeah.
At some
Either
point.
that, I was driving down Frontage Road and I saw a guy building an ark. I mean,
You might as well. That's the only way to get around last week.
I was getting a little nervous about that. Let's go ahead and go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Any size mattress for the price of a twin. Our orthopedic mattress is $3.99. Our Cumberland Eurotop is $5.99 any size, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, high today of 57. Tomorrow, high of 56 and a low of 46. On Wednesday, 100% chance of rain. 53 is your high, 50 is your low, and your current Simply Bank temperature is 46.
This Mix 1041 weather forecast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's just go ahead and go right into sports here as we're about 35 minutes past the hour here on Mix 1041. And it's this sports update from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk is presented by Solutions Finance.
Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
Time now for that CHI Memorial Sports Desk update. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness, as we welcome you in. Again, this sports update sponsored by Solutions Finance. I would say Ricky Hintz, Greg Redmond, they're probably on the naughty list, Ashley.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I'm just going to put it out there. I didn't ask Santa about them this morning, but I'm just assuming they're on the naughty list.
I would say so.
I mean, there's just no way around it with those two guys.
There's still time to fix it, though.
NFL action on Sunday. Man, the Titans, what's going on with them? They get beat by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, my son-in-law and my daughter who live in Jacksonville, usually I'm consoling them on Sundays because the Jags just haven't been that good. And now I had to text him yesterday, my son-in-law, and say, congratulations for beating our Titans. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that the Jags are absolutely horrible, but they're pretty close. But now they beat the Titans 36-22. Falcons were off yesterday, so I guess Steve is not mad this morning because his Falcons didn't lose.
Exactly. See,
so
he should have come in and done sports.
He should have came in and done sports. All right, Sunday Night Football. Last night it was the Chargers over the Dolphins. I'm telling you what, I really like the Dolphins this year. I hated to see that loss last night, but I'm on the Dolphins bandwagon again this year. Was back in the 70s when all the old guys were there, but been a while. They've had a drought for quite some time.
Since the 70s, yeah.
But they've been playing pretty good this year. Tua Tagovailoa. I think I got that right. I hadn't said it in a while.
Close, yeah.
Yeah, but he plays pretty well for the Dolphins as their QB. That game was broadcasted last night here on Mix 104.1 as we do Sunday Night Football every Sunday night right here. And then we turn our attention to Monday Night Football, which will be broadcasted on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Also available anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app. It's the Patriots at the Cardinals. Again tonight, 8:15 is set for the kickoff. College basketball. Lady Vols get a win over Wright State, 96-57. Lady Vols now are over the hump, 6-5.
Oh, that's good.
Well,
they're over the hump. I mean,
yeah, maybe they can move forward from here, but everybody thought they were going to be much improved this year, and until last night, they were just playing 500 balls so far this season. Well, the Vols, the men, they get a big win last night. Not last night, but they get a win over Maryland, 56-53. They hang on at the buzzer for a win. Now, I seen the headline, but I don't know if Maryland had the ball and the Vols blocked them or played good defense. I don't. It just says they held on. So I guess the Vols played pretty good. All right. Yeah. Lady Flames get a win over, they didn't give me who they played. I think it was Shorter. I think Lady Vols get a win over Shorter, 92-60. The nightcap, the Flames, they get a win as well. The men, 85-60 over Shorter as well. High school basketball a little bit later today, Walker Valley at Tyner. And here's a big deal. I know you like high school wrestling, so here we go. A day before hosting the Al Miller Cleveland Duels, the Cleveland boys wrestling team kicked off the weekend with a match on Friday against Father Ryan at the Raider Arena, or at the Raider Wrestling Complex there. The Blue Raiders took care of business, taking down the Fighting Irish 46-17.
I saw that.
That was Friday.
Yeah.
And then we go to Saturday for the Al Miller Classic there. The Cleveland Duels at Cleveland High School. It was the Blue Raiders that came out on top, 40-26 in the latest installment of the rivalry between the two schools. Talking about Cleveland and Bradley. Now, both Cleveland and Bradley went through the pool play and semifinals unscratched, setting up that first place match meeting.
Awesome.
So there you go. I don't think nobody was surprised about it.
No.
But that was a good match for them on Friday. Now, I did some middle school wrestling for the first time a couple of weeks ago, and that's the first time I've ever partaked in middle or high school wrestling, and pretty intense.
It is.
Pretty intense.
Logan wrestled for years. Yeah.
Pretty intense stuff. I was blown away by the talent, and of course now the girls are part of their own teams, and so that brings a different dynamic to it. Definitely, wrestling's right up there. You say football, basketball, that's right up there too with those high school athletics. All right, so that is our CHI Memorial Sports Desk update. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness. Back with more in just a moment. Mix 104.1.
CHI Memorial Family Practice Associates provide comprehensive primary.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most. Now, here we go.
Let's rock.
She doesn't like that this close to me. Actually, I have. Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
I
choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you. So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tires, ready to help your auto anyway.
Welcome back, everybody. Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv with our friends from Direct Primary Care Associates. Stacy Flowers, nurse practitioner, joins us. Stacy, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good, like you care. Okay, now.
I was just being polite.
Well, that's a good point. So let's get serious for a second about children's health. Now, it's so important to you and your colleagues at Direct Primary Care Associates.
Absolutely. We have a lot of children in our community who fall into that gap where they don't have maybe TennCare, and maybe they have insurance, but those deductibles, those copays are really expensive, and so their parents are hesitant to take their children to the doctor when they would really like to be able to because they can't afford it, or because it's going to take a long time in that pediatrician's office and they just don't have that time, or they're going to have to take a bunch of other kids with them. And so that's a solution that we have found at Direct Primary Care Associates by making that care more accessible and more convenient for the parents. Whether that be well child checks, which we have the capacity to do, or those sick child visits. When you wake up in the morning and you're going to get your kid ready for school, but they have a fever or they're just not feeling good. That kid that's pulling at their ears, and you don't want to have to wait a whole day to get them in with somebody, or go and sit in a doctor's office with your kid that already doesn't feel good and wait for hours for them to be seen. And those patients can just shoot us a text on our direct messaging app that we have that's called Spruce, available to our patients, and get in touch with their provider. Sometimes these things can be handled over the phone, and they're not even going to have to get their child that doesn't feel good out of bed, and we can handle those things for them. And sometimes they're going to need to bring them in, and we can get those children checked really quick with no wait times and just make that a lot more easy, a lot more convenient for those parents.
It's Direct Primary Care Associates. Stacy, how can people get all the information?
You can check us out at our website, directpca.com, or call us at our Cleveland office at 650-4831.
It can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Big news! We're all morning people now. Nope, you're not less lazy. Hardee's now serves super sausage biscuits anytime before noon on weekends.
What?
Again?
Bite into the new, meaty Super Sausage Biscuit, only at Hardee's.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
We're all picky about our produce. And whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to an active law enforcement officer in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves to win, you can nominate them at mymix1041.com/Honda or on the Mix 1041 app.
Hey everybody, it's Dwayne Williams on the Mix Afternoon Drive. In the afternoons, we feel it's our job here at WCLE and my personal job to get you home safe after you've been out all day, maybe running around at work, picking the kids up from school, or whatever you got going on. Our job in the afternoons, again, is to get you home safe, give you the latest traffic, give you the latest news, because we know from the morning to the afternoon, different news breaks in our community. And of course, we want to be there to give you that news as you head home to your family at night. And of course, we also give you what's going on in sports around the area. With us being a premier sponsor of local sports, we let you know what's coming up on our stations that evening for you to be able to listen into and be able to be a part of those live sports events as well here at Mix 1041.
Listen to the Mix Afternoon Drive, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland with Dwayne Williams. Weekdays from 3 to 6 here on Mix 1041.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology: mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Big news! We're all morning people now. Nope, you're not less lazy. Hardee's now serves super sausage biscuits anytime before noon on weekends.
What?
Again?
Bite into the new, meaty, super sausage biscuit, only at Hardee's.
State Agent George Gray can help you protect.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
From 9 o'clock here on a Monday morning. This local time is brought to you by your local community college, Cleveland State, where they put our community first. Visit clevelandstatecc.edu. Now we will check traffic, and that's the Don Ledford of Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol update. Don Ledford in Cleveland, your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in Cleveland. Located on North Lee Highway, right beside Bradley Square Mall, or anytime at donledford.com, where they say yes. Traffic still looking pretty good out there. Looks like things are settling down from the school traffic this morning. But if you're out and about any point throughout the day and you notice any traffic concerns, give us a call on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499, or you can text us on the HHM text line, and that same number, 614-6499. We're going to come back in just a second. Time to talk with our friends, the Ocoee Region FCA, in just a moment.
This traffic report is brought to you by Misfit Tacos. Misfit Tacos is Cleveland's home for chef-crafted tacos with bold, unique, fresh flavors from around the world that has our community talking. And a full kids menu, Misfit Tacos is perfect for the whole family.
All right, Mix 104.1, WCLE, welcome back in on the radio and also anywhere around the world on the Mix 104.1 app and mixtv.tv. As I alluded to there, our friends are here from the McCoy Region FCA. The area director, Matt Moore, is in the studio with us with some guests. Matt, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Dwayne. How are you?
Doing good. Why did you let the little man go away?
Well, as soon as you started talking, he was getting excited. I think he's vying for maybe Steve's job down the line
maybe
or
so.
something because he could not be contained.
Well,
So.
let's at least get him back in the camera shot so people don't think I'm crazy for just a second. Turn around there. See this little guy here.
This is Max, my son. This is Stephanie, our area rep for Bradley and Polk County, and she was kind enough to come in this morning. And Max is kind enough to show up today too. So he hangs out at Broad Street usually from 9 to 2 on Mondays and Wednesdays. And today it wasn't. I couldn't just drop him off. So I said, hey, why not come to the radio station, meet Dwayne, and hang out?
Well, we just had to get him on camera for this.
Yeah, he's the best looking thing here.
Such a handsome young man.
Takes after his mother.
Takes after his mother.
Yeah.
Again, Matt Moore, the area director of the McCoy Region FCA. Matt, we do a thing called the Coach and Athlete of the Month, and it's presented by our friends at the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. We appreciate their sponsorship of this segment. Tell me a little bit about what we've been doing and what we're going to do today.
Man, it really is just a thing that Steve approached us about, and we had some conversation in the spring, and he came and said, hey, let's just do this thing. And so we came in the fall. This is really our third. We're officially celebrating November today.
Right.
Empty stocking stuff, when we love that. And so, hey, we won't take anything away from that. So these are actually our November Coach and Athlete of the Month. But what we really want to do is tell some really good stories about some of the great people we have in our region. And so we cover Bradley, Polk, Meigs, McMinn with Ocoee FCA, and Mix 104 reaches all those counties. And so who are the coaches, who are the athletes that are really making a difference on their campus? It doesn't mean it's the person that scores the most points or gets the most wins, but who's impacting their campus, who's impacting the community, because our goal is the same as your goal is we want to see a better community.
Right.
And we want to highlight those great stories. And so this month we've got two really cool people that got nominated. Right here to my left is Miss Pam Hyman. She is the athletic director and girls basketball coach at Chilhowie Middle School in Polk County. And she got nominated by several people. She was the one that said, hey guys, nominate some people, and some folks nominated her.
Wow.
Because she fits that category of the kind of person that is a change maker on a campus. Someone who is a rock and is solid. And then to my far left here is Mr. Cam Garcia. He's a middle school student at Cleveland Middle. And again, Dwayne, it's been overwhelming for me because we get these nominations in, which I love, and we get to look over those and see like incredible stories after incredible story. And Cam's just stood out because of people like, man, he plays sports, but he is an encourager. Man, he speaks life into people, to his coaches, to his friends, maybe people that may not be his friend, but that's just because they don't know him yet. And so he's going to love them and speak life into them. And so these are the kind of people we want to have out here. So I'm going to let them chat a little bit, let you chat with them.
Okay.
And Cam's dad, Jay, is here with us, just hanging out. He's our bouncer to keep everybody in line. So
we love Jay.
Yeah.
Well, let's start off with Coach Hyman there. Coach Hyman, again, good morning to you.
Good morning.
You were worried about when Santa was here in the 7 o'clock hour. You wonder if he was going to be on the naughty or not list. Is that right?
Yes. Some days I'm better than others, but that's okay.
Well, tell me what this means to you when you have peers at school there at Chilhowie, and then students and other athletes nominating you for something like this. What does this mean to you?
Well, it's quite an honor, to be honest with you, and I'm very humbled by all that. I promoted this to the students to try to get them to nominate their peers.
Right.
And somehow I wound up in this position. But anyway, I work with a wonderful group of kids. We have FCA, and I'll give a shout out to all my FCA kids. At Chilhowie Middle, we have FCA every Thursday morning in my room. And my room is not the largest room on campus. However, we pack it out. We consistently have over 35 to 40 kids every Thursday morning.
Awesome.
I have a great group of huddle leaders that plan it every week in my room, and they're very concerned about getting all their friends to come to FCA. We have a lot of new kids this year, and that's really wonderful to get to see those kids become involved in something and belong. And it's just a great opportunity to show Christ's love, and we stress at Chilhowie Middle, you do not have to be an athlete to be an FCA. We want everybody to participate.
How do you see that trickle out in the hallways and in the community after, there have been a part of this?
One of our large topics that we talk about is how you treat other people. It's middle school. I've taught middle school for 31 years, and middle school is a difficult age for kids.
Yes.
And so we talk about the way we treat each other at the cafeteria, in the gymnasium in the mornings, how they relate to people that they don't normally have social contact with if they're in groups in class and things like that. And we just try to relate it back to what would Jesus do? Would he say those things to other people? So we're trying to develop kindness and a sense of responsibility in not necessarily saying that you're a Christian, but showing people that you are.
Again, we're speaking with Pam Hindman. She is the athletic director and girls basketball coach at Chilhowie Middle School.
And I really do teach, too. I teach computer science.
She is our coach of the month, sponsored by FCA and our friends at Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, the Beards. Just great information there. We really appreciate the job that you're doing. And a lot of times we know from talking with Matt and other people at other organizational things that we've done, these are future leaders of our communities. And to have this type foundation and have you guys pouring into them the way that you do, it's just incredible to help mold these young people.
I can't say enough about the resources that FCA provides for us, too, the training that they provide for our kids, and the support. Anytime you ask them for any kind of direction, they're there. And with my kids in the middle school in particular, these kids need lots of direction. I mean, it's just the nature of the beast. And so
we need that here at the station because you come here.
So it's important for them to know that people support them and that this is a life commitment and that they need to learn how to live this. And we're not perfect. And a lot of times these kids try to think, oh, you have to be perfect to be a member of FCA, but we are not perfect. And I tell them every day that it's always about grace and forgiveness, that we all walk this life. So.
Amen. Well, Pam, thanks so much, and congratulations for coming in and being here and receiving. I guess we got the plaque. Do we want to go ahead and present the plaque?
We can present a plaque. We've got this one here for Pam, and just says that you're the Coach of the Month for November 2022. So you get this beautiful plaque, and you also get a fun little gift bag from us that has a Coach's Bible and some other little trinkets and a gift card to Aubrey's. So you can enjoy a post Christmas. You can have Christmas break and enjoy a meal without kids around you. So that's
Well,
there you go. Maybe.
I have 5 lovely grandchildren that'll probably benefit from that.
I shouldn't have let the cat out of the bag.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
So I guess the baby bottle's not part of the gift.
The baby bottle is not.
I just want to make
This
sure.
isn't even the baby's bottle. I'll be honest. This is mine. This just keeps me going through the day. So.
All right, so there was our coach of the month. Now let's move over to our athlete of the month. Cam, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us what grade you're in and what sports you like.
All right, so I'm in 8th grade, and I go to Cleveland Middle School. What sports do I do? I do golf. I used to do wrestling.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing basketball.
Come on.
I'm doing football, too.
Wow, so you're a busy person. Something in every season, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I compete in the Special Olympics.
Okay, awesome.
And I came in 3rd place in state for golf.
Man, congratulations, Cameron. I remember that story now. I do remember that story. Thanks for bringing that out to us today. Cameron, we're so proud of you, buddy, not only for that, but being our Athlete of the Month, which has been nominated by people that thought you deserved this award. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is really cool. Well, tell us a little bit about FCA and what you do with FCA.
So, Circular Champions, and I do Circular Champions. Is like, so Circular Champions is like Mondays. So what we do is we go in like a classroom.
Yeah.
And then we go in there, we talk and all that, and then we do scripture, and also plan for FCA, plan our speakers.
Right.
On Wednesday mornings, and we have an FCA meeting.
And that's pretty awesome.
And they do that like at 7:20 in the morning.
Wow.
They get up. These kids get there before school. Now, mom and dads get to take them too. But I know of kids. I've had parents kind of say like, my middle schooler loves FCA at Cleveland Middle, and they beg me to get them there by 7:20. Like they're waiting at the door. They're sitting in the car saying, "Mom, come on, I'll get your coffee ready. Let's go."
Yeah.
So, and Cam, it's partly because got young men and women like Cam that are planning and they own that. Just like Miss Pam said, that like this is a thing that these students are driving it.
Yeah.
Their coaches and their volunteers like help guide them, but they drive the thing, and it's
That's
just really
good
cool.
stuff.
And as a parent, the excitement level is way high.
Yeah,
for
I can
FCA.
imagine.
You can't be late at all.
I was going to ask you, Jay, how proud are you, Cam, there? Just tell us a little bit about your experience
Yeah,
there.
Cameron's story, I don't think can be written any more better than what's been written. He's just, I mean, amazing to see the opportunities he's given, the things that's happened in his life, the achievements he's accomplished, all because, you know, he's taken an opportunity and just ran with it. So as his dad, it's just awesome to watch him flourish and just become the young Christian man that he is becoming, you know, being a light for his students. Constantly, his parents are coming up to me telling me about how Cameron's encouraged, you know, their son. He sits on that bench and just cheers his team on. There's not a bigger cheerleader for Cleveland, any athletic.
Right.
He's part of the Rowdy Raider section too. So like
I can
anytime there's an
imagine
event, Dad's taking him to it so he can just go cheer his team on, and everybody knows that Cameron's going to be the biggest cheerleader on their side.
That's good stuff. And Jay, I would think, I know, of course, we talked about the accolades with the golf and things like that with the Special Olympics, but you have to be more proud of his salvation and him just doing what he does there with FCA and spreading the love of Christ.
Yeah, one of the teachers approached me and told me, you know, we'd love for Cameron to be a part of Circle of Champions, and if he would want to do it. And he was like, I would love to do it, be a part of the leadership team there. And, you know, this summer, what happened this summer at Camp Cherokee? What'd you do the last day?
I got baptized.
You got baptized.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and so
That is awesome.
You know, he has a great time with the first students over there, and then of course, you know, being involved. And I just love the fact that he's just the way he loves Christ, you know. And so it's just awesome to watch as a parent.
Well, and it's cool to see a young man or a young woman who is not just connected at their church, but they live it out on their campus. And sometimes that can be really hard, really hard. And so the cool thing with FCA is that we can help come alongside what the church is trying to do, what a family's trying to do, and just be another pillar there to help hold them up. But during times when, like Ms. Pam said, like, it is crazy. Middle school's a tough time.
I remember.
Yeah.
No, I really don't.
The middle school for me was like some of my worst moments, and I would have loved to have a friend like Cam in middle school.
Absolutely.
Or a teacher like Pam in middle school that would have come along and said, "Hey, there's a place for you.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm for you." And so, man, it makes me excited and humbles me to see, you know, just how both these folks have just said, "Hey, I just want to live my life for Jesus."
Yeah.
And I want to do that, and I want to encourage people. I want to speak life into them, and that's where it begins.
Well, let's give Cameron some hardware. What about it?
Yeah. That's what he was really wanting. He's like, "Hey,
let's
he's
give him some stuff."
He's like, "Wait a minute."
Hold on. So here's your plaque. It says Cameron Garcia, Athlete of the Month for November, and then we have a little gift bag. It's got an athlete's Bible in there, a few other FCA things, and our friends from Chick-fil-A have put a little something in there. Unless you don't like Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Do you like Chick-fil-A? Is that all right?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A works.
You have to keep your dad out of that, right, Cameron?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A.
That bag,
Yeah, Chick-fil-A.
You can keep the plaque. I want the bag.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is always the win.
And they are.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Steve and Karen Colley there at Chick-fil-A, awesome people. We love them to death in this community. Well, congratulations, Pam and Cameron. We're so glad to have you in our studios this morning. And again, Matt, we want to encourage other people to get some nominations in because we're going to be doing this again soon.
Absolutely. In fact, we're doing December's next Monday.
That's right.
So, and we've already got those already chosen, but I mean, we've got the rest of the school year going.
Absolutely.
So we love to hear from folks. We love to see people, and we're looking to hear from people that see people that are just serving and loving folks well, that are making our community better. They're planting saplings now for shade tree 20 years from now in our community. And those are the kind of folks that we want to recognize and see. Doesn't mean all the people that come through here are perfect and are always going to get it right, but they're trying and they're pursuing something good. And so that's where we want folks to be. So yeah, that's what's coming up. So people want to nominate. And then we had another guest in here. She took my son out because he was getting wild. But Michelle Dunkel,
yes.
she is coming on staff with us at Tennessee Wesleyan. And so anybody's got a student at Tennessee Wesleyan starting January semester, you're going to see Michelle there. She wants to invest back in. Michelle's going to pop in.
Hello, Michelle.
Yeah, so this is Michelle. She's kicking off Tennessee Wesleyan. And do you have anything you want to tell the people? out there?
I'm just super excited about this new adventure. I'm,
Let's go a little closer there.
I'm no longer in schools, but I'm at a new school at Tennessee Wesleyan. I'll be supporting FCA and hopefully leading that charge there and just sharing the gospel with students and coaches, and super excited about it.
That's awesome. You've been a tremendous help to this community in so many different ways, and now to extend that to TWU. So
I think it's interesting the way that, like, I've always been elementary and seeing them grow, and now they're in college, and how God's moved me into that next step too.
Right.
And so some of those students are at Tennessee Wesleyan I've already met and talked with, and
you can't put them in time out there, though. You do know that, right?
No
time outs there at TWU.
Thankfully, they've matured a little bit. So,
Well, Michelle, congratulations with that new position. We know you'll do great.
Thank you.
All right, so we got things set. We need some more nominations moving forward for the end of the school year, meaning January moving forward.
Yeah.
They can do that by going to our website, mymix1041.com, and you'll look for that. The Coach and Athlete of the Month, presented by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. We want to say thanks again to Dr. Ken and Brian Beard and everything that they are a part of in our community as well. They would say go Michigan is probably what they would say this morning. But anyway, sincerely, Matt.
We'll pray for them.
We'll pray for them. You can't win them all. You know what I'm saying? But no, thanks so much, Matt, for coming in. More information about FCA, how do they get that?
Yeah, we're really easy to find. We are on Facebook. Instagram is our most active thing that we have going. And then, of course, our website, ocoyfca.org. And, people looking at the year-end gifts, if you want to support the ministry that we're doing, we'd love that there's a donate button on that page. Or if you want to talk to me, reach out to me. I'd love to help you do that. If you're looking at a way to volunteer, if you're like, hey, how can I help support some of these people that are serving as coaches that are basically volunteering? How can we come alongside them? We have a great character coach program we love to get people involved with as well. So it's never too late to come in and invest your time and your efforts and your funds to help support what God's doing in our community.
Thanks, Matt. We'll see you next week.
Yeah,
we'll do it
I'll see you
again.
next- I'll see you
Coach,
Monday.
congratulations. Cam, congratulations. And Michelle, congratulations. And Jay, congratulations. Congratulations everywhere. You get a car. We're playing Oprah this morning.
There we go.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
All right, thank you.
The all-new Crown.
And to all a good night from Mermaid Mattress.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthaler, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Rain in the forecast today. Now, it won't be the sunniest day ever. We are still battling those clouds this morning, but they're going to be partially clearing out as the day progresses, allowing for more sunshine. High temperatures today near 58 degrees. Winds light from the northeast at 5 to 8 miles per hour. Overnight tonight, clouds will be on the increase again. A slim chance for a spotty sprinkle. Low temperatures cool in the low 40s. Be sure to download our Local 3 weather app. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Allison Pryor.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Springdale Heating and Air. Old-fashioned friendly and always more than your money's worth. 479-6363.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
All right, Mix 1041 WCLE as we continue on. Mix Mornings on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. Something we're very, very proud of, a relationship that we've built over the past 3 or 4 years, is our relationship with Honda Cleveland. We have been giving away at the end of the year a vehicle to someone very deserving in our community. We've done healthcare workers, we've done educators, we've done first responders, and this year we're actually going to be doing an active police officer when we give away a Honda Civic here in just really a week from today. And this is something, a partnership that we created with Honda Cleveland and our good buddy Chris Harris. We're going to welcome him in here as you have the final 2 nominations for the 1 in 12 chance of winning this vehicle. Is that right, Chris?
That's right. So we have November's and December's we're going to announce today.
Well, before we get into that, we'll let that suspense build a little bit. First of all, as I alluded to there, thanks so much for this relationship that we've done. This is the 4th year, I believe.
It is the 4th year. I think you left out veterans. We did veterans last year. So, yeah, that was
one. So I'm just telling you what, this has been tremendous to be able to reward someone that's been such an influence in our community in some form or fashion, whether it's a veteran, a first responder, or an educator, with a new vehicle. It's life-changing for some people.
Definitely. I mean, you were there the last couple of years. I mean, it seems like, I know last year before, a young lady, she had totaled her car like 3 or 4 days before, and she won the car, so she was like overly excited.
Yeah, she couldn't stop crying. You guys are helping her get a car seat out of a car that needed a lot of work done to it to put into our brand new car, and it was just a tremendous thing there. We're going to be there on a week from today, on the 19th.
On the 19th, right.
And we're going to have a live broadcast starting at 3 o'clock on the radio and MixTV.tv, and there'll be these 12 people. We're going to add the last 2 names here in just a second. We'll line them up, do a reverse drawing, I believe is how we normally do it, right?
That's correct, yep.
And we'll get down to 2, and then we'll draw 1, and the other will be the winner, and we'll give away another Honda Civic, right?
Brand new car. And again, it's not a lease. It's not a used car.
It's theirs.
A brand new Civic, and it's yours.
What makes Honda Cleveland want to be a part of something like this? I mean, because it's tremendous.
So, when I came here, to Honda Cleveland, roughly 4 years ago this month, we got to go with Steve and just say, hey, we want to give back to the community. What can we do?
Yeah.
So we put our heads together, and this is what we came up with. And I think it's going to be a tradition. We're going to do it until I leave.
So. I hope so, because it really is. We see people all the time out in the community. They ask us, they're like, so you guys are really giving a car away to this year, an active police officer, and like you said, veterans and stuff in the years past? And we're like, yeah, Honda Cleveland, they're giving the car. It's not like you said a 2 or 3 month deal and they bring it back and give it to you or something like that. This is their vehicle for however long they want to keep it.
It's their vehicle. Yep, just you'll have to sign a few papers, and that's it. It's their car.
They'll take off in that puppy and just be as proud as they can be. Well, I tell you what, we've kind of built up to the suspense a little bit. Let's go ahead and announce the November and December. These are the last 2. We've had 10 up to this point, and these are the final 2 to make the 12.
Final 2. So for the November, Jay Kimsey, and then December, Cody Malone.
Oh, wow. So those are the 2. Read those names to us again.
Jay Kimsey from Bradley County and Cody Malone from Cleveland City.
There we go. So 2 more names. We got a total of 12. That reverse drawing will happen a week from today at 3 o'clock. You don't want to miss it. It's a tremendous broadcast. Hey, they're even welcome to come out, right, and hang out at the dealership.
Oh, yeah.
For this giveaway.
Yeah. Bring your families. Come and see. It's going to be a good event.
It's
and as
fun.
Well, that's our Christmas for Kids Day, too. So
yes.
We do that. All the employees donate money all year long to buy Christmas presents for some kids here in the community. And we bring them in, feed them a great meal with our staff, and then give them the toys. Every kid gets a bike, coat. So, that we have that day, too. So it's a special day for us that day.
So, when you think about doing things in the community, doing business, and you always say, I would like to do things locally and do things for people that give back, Honda Cleveland should be right there on the top of that list with the things that you guys do, with the Christmas gifts that you're doing for those families, and then giving away a car a year. And then there's other things you do throughout the year that we may not get on the radio and promote the fanfare of it, but you guys are always very active in the community.
Absolutely. I mean, this community's been so good to us.
Yeah.
They buy their cars there, they service the cars there. So it's just a way to give back.
Tell me, what is the latest at Honda Cleveland? What's going on with inventory? What can people expect here toward the end of the year?
Right. So we actually have some inventory on the ground. It's been a tough year, but the last couple of months, Honda has shipped us some cars. So we have probably 30, 40 cars out on the lot.
Awesome.
So we're kicking off today. We're going to call it our 12 days of Christmas. So up until Christmas, you're going to be able to buy a new Honda under MSRP. I know a lot of dealerships are charging over MSRP. We don't do that.
Wow.
But we're actually going to sell them below MSRP, and I think the number's like 500 below MSRP.
Wow.
So, come out and see us. 12 days of Christmas, and then also Honda starts on the 15th. You don't have to make a payment for 90 days. So if you sign up with American Honda on a new Honda, 90 days to your first payment if you choose to do so. So you can get your Christmas bills paid for.
Yep.
Then you don't have a car payment for 90 days. So, 3 months down the road until you get your first car payment.
So along about Thursday on the 15th.
15th is when Honda kicks that off.
So kicks that off, 90 days with no payments. You're going to buy the car below MSRP.
Yep.
You're going to have that great vehicle. And, of course, the CR-V's been completely redesigned.
CR-V, the HR-V, and you can come in and order your new Pilot, new body style Pilot is in Accord, are both being launched probably in January, I would say.
Okay.
But you can come in and order one.
That's good stuff right there. And the new CR-V, I was there with you guys a couple of weeks ago, and you had one sitting right in the front. Man, I love how they've redesigned that and the technology and the way that they have taken the front end of that and really just revamped it all together.
Yeah, it's a sharp vehicle.
It is.
That and HRV, too. They both.
The HRV.
Yep.
Now, the HRV, is it a little smaller than the CR-V?
A little smaller, yeah. So it goes HRV, CR-V, Passport, and then the Pilot. So we have a good variety of, SUVs for you.
And of course the Civic and the Accord staples.
Oh, yeah.
That's been around forever that people just know that they get one of those vehicles, they can drive it until they don't want to drive it no more.
That's right.
I mean, you see those cars still on the road today that's 20, 25 years old. Mm-hmm. And I remember back, and you still see them. People still love those Civics. They like to customize them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I've even the new ones, I've seen a few of those that you guys had in, those different trim levels of the Civics. Man, those things, that they can really dress them up.
They're sharp.
Yeah.
And I think we have now the Type R and the Civic Si. They're not going to be below MSRP.
Right.
Because they're very special vehicles.
Yeah.
I think we're probably going to get one Type R this year. and it's a new body style too. So, matter of fact, I think that thing's in transit. Should be here this week.
My goodness.
Yeah, it's going to be a
so you
sharp
better
car.
jump on that.
Yeah. If you're interested in that car, come see us. Again, that one will not be below MSRP, but it's a special vehicle.
Yeah, when you get those special editions, you know everybody in the world wants it. So you're not just going to discount it to give it away.
Oh, yeah, we've already had calls on that thing from all over the country
bet.
because it's a Sonic gray. It's one of the harder colors to get. I mean, we get calls from Texas and Iowa. I mean, just all over the country because they see it because it shows in transit in our system. So, yeah, we've been getting calls from everywhere on it.
Better jump on that one. Again, remind me of the two specials, the 12 Days of Christmas.
12 Days of Christmas kicks off today.
Okay.
And then 90 days till first payment kicks off on the 15th. That's with American Honda. That's not us. That's just when they set the deal, and it goes to the end of the year.
Okay.
So if you buy a car from the 15th to the end of the year, you can do 90 days till first payment.
Great deal. Well, Chris, thanks so much for coming in, letting us know what's going on with Honda Cleveland and adding those two last names to our big car giveaway, the Civic, that we'll give away a week from today at the dealership with a live broadcast on the radio and mixtv.tv. And thanks so much to everyone this year that has actually been those people that made those nominations and put these people in. I know that these families that's been a part of this is going to just enjoy coming out for the festivities. They'll have their fingers crossed and hoping that they're the last one standing there and receiving that new Honda.
We look forward to everybody coming out, and again, it's going to be a fun day.
People want more information about what you guys got on the lot there. What's the website, Chris?
Just HondaCleveland.com.
Very simple, HondaCleveland.com. Check it out, and of course you can go South Lee Highway or exit 20 South Lee Highway, then 1 mile east.
That's correct.
And that's what Odell Deason tells us all the time in the commercials there. Looking forward to being with you next Monday at 3 o'clock, Chris, and we'll give away this vehicle.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Tell me those names one more time, just in case people didn't hear it.
Che Kimsey from Bradley County and Cody Malone from Cleveland City.
All right, there is the final two. We've got our dozen set. You have a 1 in 12 chance of winning a brand new Honda Civic, thanks to our friends Honda Cleveland, Nelson Bowers, and the Bowers Automotive Group, and everybody else. We appreciate everything that you guys do in our community.
We appreciate you.
Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right, buddy.
All right, let's go ahead and get you to Fox News coming up next. That will wrap up our Mixed Morning Show presented by Tzatziki's. Make sure you stay tuned throughout the day. I'll be back with you a little bit later this afternoon for your drive home. Until then, be safe out there, everybody.
Fox News.